Welcome back to the Unconventional HSE Winter Series. I'm Ephraim Hathaway, a Shell Completions OSR in Appalachia. Year to date in 2017, the leading cause of recordable injuries in unconventionals is slips, trips, and falls. Walking, climbing ladders, using stairs. We do these things as part of almost every day-to-day task.
So what do you do day-to-day that involves slip, trip, and fall hazards?
Pretty much everything.
Just walking around the rig,
climbing in the loader,
climbing the derrick ladder, and working at the monkey board.
According to OSHA, 15% of all accidental deaths are attributed to slips, trips, and falls, the second highest cause behind motor vehicle accidents. So what can we do to reverse this trend? First, let's understand why people fall. A 2014 survey across different industries revealed that the most frequent factors in STF incidents are housekeeping issues, slippery surfaces, and human factors. And our data shows a similar story. This means 95% of falls could be prevented with good housekeeping, better traction, and improved focus. When we think housekeeping, we think
putting hammers away,
keep your derrick ladder clean,
making sure there's no icy spots.
This is all very important, especially in winter with snow's ability to coat and hide things. But good housekeeping really starts during job planning.
Planning good housekeeping starts in our safety meetings.
knowing your steps, knowing what tools you need and what tools you don't.
Try to run all our cables through cable trays.
Keeping hoses from running downstairs.
We make sure on the rig up end or after we walk a rig that the equipment transitions are level with each other, so they're not sitting like this, they level out.
When we slip, there's a lack of friction between our feet and the surface we are on. There are 3 keys to dealing with this. Number 1, maximize your traction.
A good traction starts with proper boots.
Take good care of your boots.
Keep your boots clean.
We have ice cleats.
During the winter time, we have ice cleats.
Getting into the winter time, we use traction devices on our boots. We do stress to the guys to use a judgment call. For example, up on the rig floor, on the steps, sometimes the traction devices can be more of a hazard. But if you're on the ground where there's a lot of ice, especially during rig moves, we do a lot of pressure washing to get a lot of water and ice build up on the ground, so it's definitely needed during rig moves.
Number 2, modify the surface. Can we add anything to the work area to give us more traction?
To use ice melt where possible.
Anti-skid matting.
We've got non-skid tape that we put on our landings that are smooth, and then we do have non-skid paint on the rig floor and around the rig and the pump houses.
And number 3, modify the path.
If an area is unsafe, caution tape the area off, find a new way around, and communicate the issue with other crew members.
So what are the 3 keys to mitigating slip hazards? Maximize your traction with footwear and the way you walk, modify the surface, and if the risk still exists, modify the path by going a different route or stopping the job. The most common factor in slip, trip, and fall accidents is the human factor. When we walk, we need to stay focused, just like driving, or we'll miss something important.
I'd say the biggest thing is using your 3 points of contact.
Take small, choppy steps.
Make sure I'm watching where I'm walking.
When we choose to carry too much, or to walk too fast, or to not hold a handrail, we are normalizing the conditions and accepting a risk when the tools to mitigate the risk are literally at hand. Eliminating slips, trips, and falls will require commitment from every individual working in our business. The policies are in place, the tools are available. It is up to us to stay focused this winter and throughout the year. Stay safe out there and stay tuned for the next safety moment. Goal Zero.